Welcome back to Old Charles. Today we are talking about the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1949 coin and its value in the collector's market. The United Kingdom 2 shilling, also known as the Florin, is an interesting coin from the post-war period. In 1949 the coin was issued under the reign of George VI, and it represents a time when Britain was rebuilding after the Second World War. The obverse of the 1949 2 shilling features the portrait of King George VI facing left. Around the portrait you will see the Latin inscription Georgiv 6 Dei Gra Brit Omn Rex Fidei Def, which means George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, defender of the faith. The reverse of the coin shows a crowned cruciform arrangement of shields representing England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales, with the date 1949 at the bottom. The denomination 2 shillings is clearly written, making it easy to identify. The 1949 2 shilling was struck in cupro nickel. Before 1947 British silver coins contained real silver, but due to rising silver prices the composition was changed to cupro nickel. That means the 1949 florin does not contain silver value, but it still has historical and collectible value. The weight of the coin is about 11.3 grams and the diameter is approximately 28.5 millimeters. Now let us talk about value. The value of a 1949 United Kingdom 2 shilling depends mainly on condition. In heavily circulated condition where the design is worn and details are flat, the coin is usually worth a small amount above face value in old currency terms, but today as a collectible it may sell for around $0.50 to $2 depending on demand. In better condition, such as extremely fine where most details are visible and the portrait is sharp, the value can range from $3 to $8. In uncirculated condition where the coin shows no wear and retains original mint luster, the value can go from $10 to $25 or sometimes higher if it has strong eye appeal. Another important factor is mintage. The 1949 2 shilling had a high mintage, which means millions were produced. Because of this it is not considered a rare coin. However, collectors of British pre-decimal coins still seek high-grade examples, especially those with clean surfaces and no scratches. Coins graded by professional services can sometimes achieve higher prices in auctions. If you are searching through old collections or inherited coin boxes, finding a 1949 2 shilling in brilliant uncirculated condition could be a nice addition to your collection. Always check for surface marks, edge damage and cleaning, because cleaned coins usually lose value. Natural toning can sometimes add character and make the coin more attractive to collectors. The United Kingdom moved to decimal currency in 1971, so coins like the 2 shilling are part of the old pre-decimal system. The florin was equal to 1/10 of a pound, which was 2 shillings. This historical background adds charm to the coin and makes it a reminder of a different monetary era. If you enjoyed learning about the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1949 value, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more coin history and value updates. Let me know in the comments if you have this coin in your collection and what condition it is in. Happy collecting and keep searching for hidden treasures in your old coins. The United Kingdom 2 shilling coin, also known as the florin, has a long and important history in British currency. The florin was first introduced in 1849 during the reign of Victoria. It was created as part of an early attempt to move Britain toward a decimal system because the florin was worth 1/10 of a pound. At that time 1 pound was equal to 20 shillings, so 2 shillings represented a significant everyday amount of money. By 1949 the 2 shilling was being issued under the reign of George VI. Britain was recovering from the effects of the Second World War. The economy was rebuilding, industries were restarting and rationing was still affecting daily life. Coins from this period reflect a nation adjusting to peace after years of conflict. One major historical change had already taken place just 2 years earlier in 1947. Before 1947 British silver coins including the florin were made with real silver content. However, rising silver prices and financial pressure after the war forced the government to remove silver from circulating coinage. Starting in 1947 the 2 shilling was struck in cupro nickel instead of silver. The 1949 issue therefore belongs to the new base metal era of British coinage. The design of the 1949 2 shilling continued the traditional royal style. The obverse shows the left-facing portrait of King George VI with Latin titles declaring him king and defender of the faith. The reverse features a crowned cruciform arrangement of shields representing the nations of the United Kingdom. This design symbolized unity and royal authority during a time when the British Empire was changing and many colonies were moving toward independence. The florin remained an important coin in everyday transactions for decades. It was commonly used in shops, markets, and public transport. Because it equaled 1/10 of a pound, it later fit smoothly into the new decimal system introduced in 1971. When the United Kingdom officially decimalized its currency, the florin became equal to 10 new pence and continued to circulate for a short time before being withdrawn. Today, the 1949 2 shilling stands as a reminder of post-war Britain and the transition from silver to modern coinage. It represents economic adjustment, royal tradition, and the slow movement toward decimalization. For collectors, it is not only a coin but also a small piece of British history that reflects social and economic changes of the mid-20th century.